Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's video will be the mid-monthly reading for the month of September 2018, focusing on the areas of career and finance and love and relationships. For the reading, I'll be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot for the love and relationships part of the reading, the Gilded Tarot for the career and finance. If I need to clarify anything, I'll use the Zillich Tarot. And I'll also pull additional oracle cards from the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue and the Life Purpose oracle card deck, also by Doreen Virtue. As I like to remind you, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. In order to get a truly personalized reading focusing on you, what's going on in your life right now, you would need to get a private reading with me. If you're interested, all of the information that you need to order a private reading can be found in the description box below this video. Additionally, I would encourage you to watch not just your sun sign video, but also your rising and moon sign. Sometimes the messages, you can pick up bits and pieces in each of the readings, and then by listening to all three of them, you will get a more complete overview of what what you can be expecting, what might be coming up during the last portion of the month. And one last message, this is focusing on love and career and finance. If you're looking for just the general overview for the month of September, those have already been posted. You can find those in the playlist on my channel. And then the ones for October will be coming out more towards the end of the month, when I'll also put out the full moon reading and do the next full moon drawing. All right, I think that's it as far as messages. So I will say bye for now, and we'll see each of the signs in 1 second for your reading. Hi Taurus, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your mid-monthly reading for September. Let's start with the career and finance portion of your reading. And a big thank you to everybody who watches my videos, likes them, subscribes to the channel. I really do appreciate it. You are number 3 this month. So I'm doing your video third because you had the 3rd highest views from last month. So thank you very much. All right, beginning here in the past position for career and finance. So the energy heading into the last 2 weeks. You have the 7 of Cups, followed by the Queen of Swords, and the outbound energy, Major Arcana number 20, Judgment. And the card from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the next 2 weeks, you have the Ace of Swords. And your oracle card that came out from the Life Purpose deck is Career Change. You are embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. And I want to say that I think Cancer had the same oracle card come out. So career change, and definitely I think based on the cards in the main reading, that could be a possibility for quite a few of you watching. So the overall energy, will start off with the Ace of Swords. So you have 2 swords cards, and both of these really are about it's about clarity, right? And the suit of swords, or air energy, deals with our mind. It's the suit of the intellect, has to do with our thoughts. Also, it's also very psychic, sort of intuitive energy, but it also has to do with how we communication with other people, getting our thoughts across. And aces in the tarot are new beginnings. Aces are blessings from the universe. So it's sort of the universe extending this brand new offer to you, and it can definitely be a new opportunity, a new beginning. With the Ace of Swords, this can sometimes have to do with this clarity of mind, like all of a sudden you get this new idea, or you get this clarification that you've been waiting on. There's clarity of thought. It's like that aha moment when all of a sudden it's like, okay, that makes sense, this is what I need to do. You have that kind of epiphany where this is what I definitely need to do now. And it's a brand new beginning, right? And it's a very positive, uplifting energy, the Ace of Swords. So it could definitely be, finding out something or receiving that clarification about a new opportunity, a new job offer even. And I think that, this clarity comes in to really help get you out of or clear up this Seven of Cups energy, because, and it does sit, in the past positions as you're heading into the last 2 weeks, because this is a very different energy than, the clarity of mind. This Seven of Cups is all about sort of up in the air, lots of fantasy thoughts. It's very scattered energy. It can have to do with sort of daydreams, and you can see that each of the cups holds, something. There's something in each of the cups that supposedly, you're looking at, you're kind of weighing things up, thinking, well, this one would be great. If you're looking for new job opportunities, you might be weighing up the different opportunities there. This could be, you might have been looking at like job boards, going online, searching up the job openings in your area, that type of thing. Or just, kind of weighing up, well, should I stay where I am? Should I go for this other opportunity? It can sometimes be when you've already, sent out your resume, maybe you've applied, left some applications at different places, but it's very much up in the air. It's kind of like, well, that one will be nice, that one will be nice, but there's no, real kind of action with the Seven of Cups. Until you actually, choose one of the cups and go after that one thing and focus your energies on it, it all just stays up in the air and is very much, what could be possibly, if it happened to work out. So it's very wishy-washy energy. So with the Queen of Swords coming in immediately after him, this is certainly not wishy-washy energy, right? The Queen of Swords is extremely direct. She's, could be a person. If she is, typically this would be an older air sign individual, male or female, even though she appears as the queen, could be male or female. It's not gender specific in the general readings, but air energies. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And she's usually somebody who, she's very intelligent. She uses her intellect to her ability, right? She's very good at getting her words across. She's good at communicating. Sometimes her words can be a little too harsh, or she might come across as too, sort of cutting with her remarks. But she's very good, if there's a problem to be resolved, she's very good at using her mind, at coming up with a way to do something or making a decision. She's very decisive, just kind of cuts through the BS, and she's very good at doing that. So again, this is a great energy to have coming in after the Seven of Cups, because if this isn't somebody coming in to help you, then, this is you taking on the energy of the not Queen of Cups. I was looking at the Seven of Cups. You taking on the energy of the Queen of Swords. So this is also very good, because it's just you, being very, very sort of forceful with your word, using your intellect, cutting through, finding out the truth about something, and gaining that clarity that possibly, you have not had. And then there's a judgment call. With judgment coming in, this can definitely have to do with a brand new, something brand new. The judgment card usually shows up when, we are being called to do something else, right? Or it's a new cycle. There's, it could even be that calling, maybe there's something that you have been like a new job or a new, project or something new that you've been wanting to do for a while, and you haven't done it for whatever reason, and now it's like you're finally following that calling. You're finally going after, what you wanted to do, and you have this, blessing of the Ace of Swords saying, yes, go for it. Now is the time. Now is the time to do it. And this is also a card that, there's this hidden kind of idea of communication as well with the call, right? The judgment call. You might be receiving a call, or, you're being called to do something different, right? So you're leaving behind your former life. You're heading into this brand new life, right? It's kind of like the new life that comes about after death. So without the ending, there can be no beginning. So ending one job to begin something that's brand new. And, you're definitely being called to do it. So it's about listening. It's about going to do whatever this new thing is, and then doing it in a very, sort of active, a very powerful way. Don't be afraid of it, right? It's about facing it with courage. It's about following whatever, this new opportunity is that could really be what your heart has always desired, right? And with the career change, let me find my guidebook to give you the overall meaning for the career change. Oops, I lost my guidebook. Here we go. Card, and it says, this card comes to you as validation of your feelings that it's time to change your career. As much as you have grown tired of your present vocational track, you have also wrestled with insecurities about making the change. You've worried about finances and other aspects involved with this decision. Fortunately, the angels want you to know that they are helping and supporting you. Instead of focusing on what might happen in a negative sense, allow yourself to daydream about positive possibilities. Here's the daydreaming, right? With the Seven of Cups. See yourself fully immersed in a meaningful career, making a wonderful income and succeeding in all that you do. Imagine yourself waking up in the morning excited about the workday before you. These are all very real possibilities if you are willing to go along with your internal guidance. If you're willing to follow the call, right? To listen to that inner guidance. The angels will guide you intuitively one step at a time, so please don't get ahead of yourself and make sudden moves. Instead, stay fully immersed in the present and commit to doing your best. Your career change may be gradual, with you initially delving into another field on a part-time basis. It's the light at the end of the tunnel that helps you stay positive about your present moment. So definitely, the clarity coming in, this new opportunity, new beginning, kind of that epiphany, aha moment. You're being called to do something different. So very powerful messages coming in for you to do with your career and finances. And really, it kind of continues with your love and relationship reading, because 3 of the 4 cards are major arcana. So looks like a significant rest of the month for you. So let's move into the career, the relationship part of your reading. You begin with the major arcana number 18, the moon. And the moon is followed by major arcana number 14, temperance. And the outbound energy is major arcana number 1, the magician. And the card from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the remaining 2 weeks, you have the 8 of Pentacles. And your Romance Angels card, the Oracle card that came out for you, is New Love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And I'll get back to this more in a minute. But, I think the main messages that came through when I laid the cards down was, for some of you, you have been working on yourself, right? So you might not actually be in a relationship at this time, but you've been working hard on yourself, right? You've been working to improve different things. Maybe and I'm not saying that there was anything wrong with you before. It's just you've been doing things to make you feel better about yourself. So this could have to do with, you might have been going to, a counselor, seeking some counseling. You might have just gone back and started doing exercise at the gym, or just started, exercising outdoors. You might have started doing things that you enjoy doing as hobbies. Whatever this is, it's like you've been working on yourself. But it's like now is the time. It's been a process, and I think that you have been kind of facing fears, uncovering maybe difficult to face things about yourself, or even about the past, about past fears, or things that have been coming up about past relationships, that you could have been even having these things appear in dreams, having recurring dreams about things. So I think you've been working through a lot of things, working on yourself. There could have been this healing, if this does have to do with, past relationships that maybe were difficult for you, I think there's been healing as well. The Temperance card, yes, it speaks of divine timing. It speaks of balance, moderation. But especially in this deck, there's also this healing sort of component to the card. So there, I think that there has been, if you have been by yourself, it's been a necessary break, right? You've been doing things to work on yourself, to feel better about yourself, to kind of get yourself to that place where it's like, all right, I'm ready to embark upon a new relationship. And that's, as you head out of the month, that's where you find yourself. And you have everything, just like the Magician here, you have all of the tools you need, right, to go after whatever, this new relationship, to start back on the dating scene, to get back out there, right? To put yourself back into these different situations where, however you go about dating again, or however this might be by joining different groups. This could be, doing online dating, whatever it is for you. It's like by the end of the month, you're there. It's like you feel that you're ready to get back out there again. And all of the hard work that you've been putting into yourself, and working on yourself, I think that it's like it's paid off and you're ready now. And, with the new love card coming out, this could definitely be, you welcoming and opening yourself up to new love coming in, right? Possibly by the end of this month, or if it's not by the end of September, soon thereafter, right? Because you're now mentally, you're sort of prepared for that. You've faced any sort of inner demons and you've worked on yourself and you're now ready for that. For others, and that was, a very specific message that came through as soon as I laid the spread. Actually, let me read you. Let's see what other information it has about the new love card. And it says, the romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting, signaling the introduction of someone new into your love life. Perhaps you've recently met this person and your interest was piqued. This card validates that your connection was mutual and real. It is safe for you to explore it, and the romance angels will guide your actions accordingly. Of course, if you're already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counselor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. While running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt over the affair will soon weigh heavily upon you. It's better to confront the issues within your present relationship that left your emotional doors open for someone else. This card can also mean that you will soon meet a new person. In these cases, the romance angels are asking you to keep the faith that love is in your cards. You deserve love and are lovable. The angels guide you to be aware, as you never know when your partner will arrive. And again, going back, sort of going through the cards, the moon can speak of, it can speak of secrets, it can speak of fears even, it can speak of uncovering, right, secrets or hidden things. So when the moon card comes out in a reading, it's always good to think of, paying attention to, like I mentioned, your dreams, maybe keeping a dream journal. You might be receiving messages coming through in your dreams. It could be about your current relationship. If you're in a relationship, it could be, a soulmate connection that you're starting to sort of receive messages in your dreams, right? You might be receive these connected messages coming through in your dreams. And then again with this water fairy, that's what she's called in this particular deck, right? She's called, it's the water fairy. And she has to do with healing. And you can see that, she's kneeling down here and she's pouring the water, right, sort of signifying this balance of emotions. And she's, she can have to do with some type of transformation. I spoke about healing. It can be about reflecting as well with all the water around her. There can be reflecting upon. And we also have the reflection here with the moon, right? We have the reflection on the water. So there could be, you might be reflecting on past relationships, reflecting on the relationship you're currently in. And then, you know, the Magician here in this particular deck, it's the Magician, but she's called the daughter of the goddess in this deck. And, you know, it's all about the beginning. And, you know, this exciting new beginning, but it's also about magnetism. So there could be this, again, this soul, this draw. You're feeling this draw to another person, maybe even in your dreams at nighttime. It's like even if the person hasn't shown up yet, you know, there is, or there could be for many of you, new love on the horizon. And you could feel this sort of magnetism, right? You're calling in this person in your dreams, that very, you know, deep soul connection with this individual. And for others, if this, you know, if this isn't a new relationship coming in, there could be a need to seek a counselor, right? And we do have the healing here, so there could be a need to sit down or even just talk things over with your current partner, you know. And if you have been feeling as though, you know, there are hidden you know, secrets, things that you're not sharing with each other. And they don't have to be terrible secrets, but it's just about being open and needing to open up to the other person, you know, and get that open dialogue going, to kind of have this new beginning here. And it's like, and I think it's about you, you know, you're the one who needs to maybe, you know, start talking about this. You're the one who's been working very hard on yourself. I think this sitting down, you know, if there is this need for a heart-to-heart, I think it's going to come from you. But there's definitely positive energy surrounding relationships for this month. Could be new ones, could be, you know, renewal of a current one. But there's also a lot of internal, right, of this internal working on yourself. You have been working on yourself, and then healing, and then, you know, beginning. So it looks like a good rest of the month for you. I do hope that the messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.